What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk. So yesterday, a bunch of news dropped over on Twitter and so other social media sites regarding the new units. Unfortunately, at that point in time, I was kind of indisposed, so I haven't had a chance to talk about it. I feel it's important to talk about it, so let's do this. Now, I know a lot of people that followed me on the old channel are going to be like, oh, a Videl unit dropped, he's going to hate on it. No, actually, I'm a huge fan of the character. My disappointment in the old unit was how poorly she worked on other on teams. But I'm going to give this one a fair shot. Going into this blind, right? I've ignored all the information on Videl. I have no pre-opinions on this unit. I'm going to see how she works. So number one, Dragon Ball Seekers or Earthbred Fighters, which is a great team for her. A lot of units she could, in theory, link with and work really well with here. Key plus 3 all stats, 130%, which means she is the side banner unit. She's not going to be a leader. So right out of the gate, that is what it is. And it's honestly what I expected. I did not think they were going to make her the mainline unit. Obviously, Broly and Gohan are those. We'll get to her essay in a minute, 'cause it's actually not here. You know what? Skills are right here, so let's talk skills. Infighter, Cold Judgment, Courage, Battlefield Diva, Champion Strength, Money, 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 and Fierce Battle. So, honestly, Infighter's great. Cold Judgment's okay, but I don't know how she's going to link that up, I'll be honest with you. Courage and Battlefield Diva sure are fantastic. Here's my problem. She always gets Champion Strength and Money, Money, Money. She always gets those. And I get why she gets those, but they're wasted. Unless you're running her with another Videl unit, which you won't link with, she's never going to link those up. She really is never going to link those up. I hate that. Now, in fairness, that's 2 of 7 links, so she still has plenty of opportunities. Fierce Battle will almost always link up. Battlefield Diva, just run around on a Peppy Gal's team or with another female unit that'll link up. Courage and Infighter are great. Cold Judgment, I'm pretty lukewarm on. It's a good link, but it's going to be another fairly specific team, or we're in a mixed team with some villains. I don't know. I'm already kind of upset with her links. I understand why they do it. Doesn't mean I have to like it, though. Let's talk about her passive. Attack and defense 200%, which is already fantastic. Plus an additional attack and defense 200%. Okay, you have my attention now. When performing an essay, randomly changes key spheres of a certain type. Tech excluded to tech. Medium chance of evading enemies' attack. I love that. And that's what this character needs. Including super attack. Dragon Ball Seekers or Earthbred Fighters. Category allies key plus 2. Attack and defense 40% plus additional key plus 2. When the character is the second to obtain key spheres in a turn. Oddly specific way to word that. Okay. Not when she's the second attacker, but she's the second to obtain key spheres. Odd way to word that. I'm trying to think of a situation. I'm off the top of my head. I'm trying to think of a situation where the first person wouldn't obtain key spheres. But maybe it's like Broly untransformed. Technically, the spheres don't count. You still collected them? I don't know. Weird way to word that. You know, we do have enough units with standbys and things like that now where the key spheres don't count. I need to know how that works out. I'll be honest with you. Reduces damage received by 20%, which is not really that big of a deal. With each attack performed, up to 40%. Okay, whatever. As the second attacker in the turn. Chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, plus 20%. With each attack performed, up to 40%. Okay. So, everyone's going to say she's a slot 3 unit and to give her full dodge. Let's clear the air. I've done a lot of videos on this lately. What's going to happen here? Okay. So, basically, you can add everything in her passive. Well, no, because it still does kind of happen separately. But nevertheless, in a perfect world, she really doesn't get the amount of dodge you think she does in slot 3. Everything has diminishing returns. So her first dodge chance is 50%, something like that, medium chance, 40 to 50%. Not great, but not terrible. So the temptation is give her more dodge. But dodge is not additive. So, if she fails her first roll, you are saying, okay, there is now a 20 to 25% chance that, well, in this case, 40% chance again that she'll get it. That's not an 80% chance. It is a 60% chance, but it is not an 80% chance. Now, that's not too bad, though. That's really not too bad. She'll do if you do skill orbs and things like that, anything you put in the ability system will increase that further. So it gives her a third potential chance to dodge. However, at 60%, if you give her another 20% dodge, that is not an 80% dodge. That is, quick maths, 40%. What's 20% of 40%? Another 8%. So you're now saying 68% dodge. Tops. Absolute math. Well, okay. Maybe you can go all the way to 25%. Still, that's a bit of an insane mark to go for. It's a good percentage, but would that be used better? Especially considering she doesn't get additional attacks. Keep additional character's second attacker on the turn when the character is able to. No. One attack. So she's not going to roll for separate attacks. She's got a huge amount of attack, though. Let's see what her SA does before we decide what we're going to put into her ability system. So, raise attack defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to the enemy. They don't really tell us much here. Raise attack defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers attack, with a high chance of further greatly lowering attack. Okay. I like that. I'm really thinking, honestly, save your dodge points. Put a lot into double attack. She doesn't get a lot of chance to double attack, but remember, every point in double attack is a 2% chance to perform this twice. So she could eviscerate their attack stat pretty fast. I think honestly, for me, putting it in double attack is going to be great. Getting that twice over would be huge. Absolutely huge. I'd say put level 20 double attack, the rest into critical hit. I would leave dodge alone, personally. Now, I'm not saying this based on other units we've talked about. I'm saying this simply because the answer here is, with dodge being a lower chance, there is a certain amount of investment or return you get on your investment. But after doing some attacks and all that, you're already talking a 60% chance overall to dodge. You're not going to get a lot better than that. You're really honestly not. It's a diminishing asset. So, as I think someone put it exactly in the last video. So I do like Videl. I don't know. I honestly don't know. So this is LR Super Saiyan Broly stats. So let's go ahead and look at him real quick. This is the new LR Broly who's dropping. He's got a domain. We already know that. So let's see here. Uncontrollable power, revenge, or planetary destruction category. All stats. Key +3 all stats 170 plus 30%. To movie bosses, transformation boost, and pure Saiyans. Fantastic. Oh my god, he's so good. Wall O text. Activates entrance animation, of course. An extreme class allies defense plus 40% for 4 turns. Without the domain. Okay. Alright. From the character's first entry. So really, past the 4 turns, that's no longer a thing. Still. I think at that point we'll have the domain, so it'll be alright. Attack and defense 260% and reduces damage by 60%. That's really good. Plus an additional attack and defense 103% when attacking, plus an additional key +2 and recovers 2% HP per type key sphere obtained. While the domain molten lava is active, randomly change key spheres of a certain type and do strength spheres at the start of the character's attacking turn. Okay? And guards all attacks when the domain is up. Attacks effective against all types for the next battle when the character performs an attack while the domain is up. Starting from the 5th turn for the character's battle, whatever. Revives with starting from the character's 5th return also has revival with 60% HP recovered when the character or an ally attacking in the same turn is KO'd. Plus additional defense plus 60% receiving attack after the character is revived. Damage changes physical key spheres to int key spheres and uncontrollable power allies attack and defense 60% at the start of the character's attacking turn in which the character's revival skill is activated. So there's a lot going on there, but he doesn't get extra attacks. Again, he gets a lot of MacGuffins here. Extra attacks would almost be too much, so he's not going to be... I don't think he's overshadowing the other Broly. Now, he's got a lot of utility. Dude's got a crazy amount of utility, but he's not overshadowing the other Broly in the damage department. However, for what he's going to bring to a team, oh my god. More support than offense by a huge margin. Let's see. Link skills, Saiyan Warrior Race, which is really good. Prepare for battle, which is really good. Shocking Speed, which is really good. Super Saiyan, which is really good. Berserker, which is great for other Brolys. Fierce Battle and Legendary Power, of course, which are necessary. Fantastic unit. A1 unit. Active skill can be activated when there's a Goku category enemy or when all allies attacking in the same turn are uncontrollable power category characters. Only once. Ooh. Massively raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage to the enemy. Creates a domain, molten lava. Okay. So his domain's extremely limited. Okay. That domain is not going to be super useful. It'll be good for some events, but I won't say rare, because all there has to be is like a Goku, Gohan, Chi-Chi, whatever, any Goku family unit, Bardox, things like that. But I think utility kind of runs out pretty fast. I'm going to be honest. He does need the revival because... So what they did is they nerfed his domain to give him some revival, which is not bad. Already covered Link's skills. Look at all those teams he's going to work on. Great support, but once again, don't expect an offensive monster. Super attack. Massive raise attack and defense for 1 turn. High chance of further raising defense for 1 turn. And causes colossal damage with a high chance of stunning the enemy. Okay, so this is the other one here. Massively raises attack and defense for 1 turn. High chance of further massively raising attack for 1 turn. Causes mega colossal damage to the enemy with a great chance of stunning the enemy. And then there's his domain. Massively raises for 1 turn and then massively raises for 1 turn again. But he's not getting additional attacks. You got to give this guy additionals. He's got to get both attacks off. He needs additionals badly. You're really talking level 20 additionals on this guy. Maybe more. Because you really, 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 really want that. And even then it's a gamble. Because you're not getting above 50% chance. Ooh. I like Broly, but I'll be honest with you, I kind of like the other one better. But he's going to be great support. This Broly will age extremely well. Like, this Broly is going to be someone you'll rely on for a really long time as a support unit on teams. However, he's not going to be your... He's not going to be your go-to for raw damage. So just do keep that in mind. Let's talk about Gohan, Super Saiyan Teen Gohan. Kamehameha category. Oh, key +3, all stats 200%. I like that. Okay, another 200% lead for Kamehameha. Rip the AGL Gohan, but he's fallen off so hard, I don't blame him. So, passive skills, not that long, shockingly. Key +5, all stats 200%, plus an additional key 2, attack defense 40%, up to 200%. And defense 30%, up to 150% with each attack performed, so he's got to get additionals. plus an additional attack 77% within the same turn with each attack performed. Launches an additional attack. Okay. So this is where additionals become super important. So, give this guy level 50. He has 30% chance to get additionals, right? First turn, he's 20%, or he's a 30% chance for additionals. Second turn, launches an additional attack. Where did we receive that? Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack when he is 18 or more. So, guaranteed secondary attack. Now, at level 15, you are a 60% chance of launching an additional attack. When key is 24, let's see, becomes a super attack when key is 18 or more. When key is 24 or more, plus an additional attack and defends 58% and launches an additional super attack, 90%, guys. It is not a diminishing return. Every single turn, you roll that 15%. Now with three attacks at level 20 at 24 key, level 15 becomes a 90% chance to get that fourth attack. It's a no-brainer. It's a complete no-brainer. And you have plenty that you could put back into critical hit, dodge, whatever you want. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. You probably want critical hit on this guy. Let's see what his essay does as well. But blah 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 blah. Super attack, and if HP is 70% or more, attacks effective against all types. Maybe you don't want critical hit. When there's a Kamehameha or Earthbred Fighters category ally attacking in the same turn, plus an additional key +2 and guards all attacks if HP is 77% or less. When receiving an attack, high chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack. Okay. So really, yeah, you want additionals up to level 15, and you want critical hits. Don't put into additionals. So let's see, it's a great chance, do they say? High chance. So what, 60 to 70%? Anything you put into evasion is basically the easiest way to do this. However much you put into evasion. Let's say you just, okay, I want level 5 evasion. Great. 5% chance to evade is what it is. Hold the phone. He's got a high chance to evade. You have a 30% chance of missing that. So, what is 5% of 30%? That is your percentage now with that level 5 dodge. Would it be better put into crit? Positively. But keeping in mind that we are still talking when he's, let's see, guards all attacks at 70% of receiving attack. Okay. Guards all attacks, and if HP is 77% or less when receiving an attack, high chance of evading enemy's attack. It's going to be most of the time. 90% of the time he's getting that. So I'm not giving this guy any dodge at all. Standby skill. Ooh, can be activated when HP is 77% or less. We're starting from the third attack when the character enters turn. Standby for 5 turns during which 7 Dragon Balls appear. Charge count increases by 1 per key sphere obtained for allies and by an additional 4 per Dragon Ball obtained by allies. Okay. Does that mean Dragon Balls appear on the field? The orbs are replaced with Dragon Balls? Is that I can see how this guy works. That'd be amazing. How many of us have actually thought about this over the years? Like, legitimately, having orbs on the field replaced by Dragon Balls? That'd be amazing. So, it's kind of like Boo, where you're sacrificing, like, one orb for some revival, you know, when he changes to cookies and candy and stuff like that. This is a great mechanic. I love this. I'm going to be totally honest. I adore this. Links are Super Saiyan, great. Gold Warrior, great. Saiyan Warrior Race, great. All in the Family, great. Prepared for battle, fierce battle, legendary power, because of course they are. Here's the real kicker. Essay. And I hate the fact that I've got to go to the next page to get this. But anyway. 12 keys greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn. Causes colossal damage to the enemy and a high chance of stunning. Pause. I'm going to go read the 18 key, and I'm going to come back to this. Because at 24 key, you're getting this off. Also pause. Greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn. Greatly raises attack, guys. Not greatly raises attack for 1 turn. Every single turn he greatly raises attack. Indefinite buffing of his attack power. Or, well, to like 99 turns or whatever it is. Raises defense for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Raises super class allies defense by 50%. Only for 1 turn. Wish it was for 2. That'd be great. I love this guy. He's going to be so... Gohan already better than Broly. Call it a now. Hot take. Gohan better than Broly. Now, that's essay number 1. Remember, you get 2 more essays. Greatly raises attack. Again. Greatly raises attack. Again. And you have a 90% chance now at level 15. Greatly raises attack. Again. 4 stacks per turn. Greatly. Not just raises attack. Greatly. He's got no ceiling, guys. This guy is capable of max damage. And raises defense and causes colossal damage to the enemy with a high chance of stunning the enemy. Turn number 1, greatly raises attack and raises the defense of all your allies. Turn number 2, greatly raises attack and potentially stuns and it increases his own defense. 3, if he didn't get that high chance to stun off, oh boy, he's getting that high chance to stun off now. And we talked about how evasion works and how it's a diminishing value. However, let's talk about this. Let's say high chance to stun is, just say for the sake of argument, 40%. Like it could be 40 to 50%. I think it's on the low scale, on the lowest possible situation there. That would be medium. It's 50% to 60%. But let's just say, sake of argument, 50%, it's an easy value to work with, right? Everything's cut in half. Attack number 1, greatly raises attack and increases the defense of all your allies. Attack number 2, greatly raises attack, raises Gohan's defense, 50% chance to stun. Essay number 3, greatly raises attack, raises defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy, a now 75% chance to stun. 75% chance to stun whoever he's attacking. Attack number 4, which has a 90% chance of going off now. Greatly raises attack, raises defense in Gohan, causes colossal damage to the enemy, and now has a 82.5% chance to stun whoever he hit. You want those additionals, guys. You want those additionals. Don't go over level 15. Level 12 to level 15 is like the sweet spot. Level 15 is perfect. Anything over level 15 is wasted. 90% chance to get that extra SA. 82.5% chance to stun whoever he attacked. And he's going to boost his attack to the moon. He's going to just... If he doesn't take that unit down, he's got a high chance of taking someone down and then stunning the next guy. Like, it's crazy. Now, he doesn't have an 82.5% chance to hit the next guy. He's got the 50% chance or whatever. And then, once again, diminishing returns for how many times he hits him. 4 potential attacks out of this guy. He's stupid good. I love Gohan. I think Gohan is fantastic. So this is his standby skill. There's a lot to bring in here. So raises attack 50% chance. What is this? Family Kamehameha raises attack 15% temporarily per charge count. Can be activated when charge count is 35 or more, or with 6 Dragon Balls obtained only once. Raises attack 50% temporarily per charge count and causes super ultimate damage to super ultimate damage. Can be activated when charge count is 35 or more with 7 Dragon Balls activated. Okay. So each one of these, basically he gets better and better and better up to raises attack by 20% temporarily per charge count. Per charge count, guys. Causes super ultimate damage to the enemy and attacks effective against all types. So that's a crazy big hit. That is one-shotting darn near anybody. All right, let's watch some of these animations. It's already been a long enough video. Let's get into this. Hopefully this isn't too loud. No, it shouldn't be. There we go. Okay. I think Videl is a limited unit, but, you know. She's also not a mainline unit. She's not, I'm going to say as far as like a banner unit goes, I'm pretty content with her. She's not someone I would be chasing, but I won't be disappointed to acquire her. And we'll give her a test. If we get her in the summons, we'll give her a good solid test. Have they redubbed Broly? I have no idea. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't do the English dubs. Personally, I hope so. But that's me. All right. Doesn't sound like it, though. Okay. Oh, here's the domain. Excellent. And here's the revival. Now, this does beg the question, are we going to get a Bio Broly? That would be kind of hype, I'm not going to lie. Oh. The same animation, but now it's round instead of egg-shaped from the original LR Broly. Which I won't lie, that did kind of bother me when it first came out. Fun fact, I did pull the original Broly on his original banner. And I think I dropped a video on it on the original channel, but I pulled him literally 2 minutes to the end of his banner on the very, very, very first run. He got a rerun pretty fast, but yeah, I got stupid lucky in the last possible second. First LR I ever pulled. And I did not pull another LR until 3rd anniversary. I went a mega dry spell on that bad boy. Went all the way through year 2 and up to the 3rd anniversary without any LRs. Granted, there weren't a lot in the game at the time, but still. Now look how many we have. All right. Did his chest just expand? Okay, Vegeta, calm down. Oh, here's the Dragon Balls. Okay. Let's see how this works. Curious to see how this works.
I'm the one who's going to defeat you.
I don't think they're going to show the Dragon Balls in the thing.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the Dragon Balls don't appear in the to replace orbs. I hope they do, though.
No more chances after this one, father.
There we go. Classic pose. I have not watched these movies in forever. I really need to go rewatch the movies. Oh, it didn't show me how they work. Anyway, guys, that's my deep dive. Absolutely love it. I'm so stoked. But I do think Gohan is going to be the treat to have on these banners. So make sure you guys subscribe, comment, like, all the good stuff. I'll be back with more coming up real soon.